What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What we're going to do in the next 2 weeks, we're going to be diving into the fundamental aspects of business credit. So if you're starting to get your feet wet in terms of learning about business credit, then pay attention and tune in. Within the next 2 weeks, we're going to be talking about the fundamental aspects of business credit and what that means for you and your business. So stay tuned. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today is the first video of a series of videos that we're gonna put out talking specifically about the fundamentals of business credit. Whether you're a small business owner or a big corporation owner, you can totally take advantage of these strategies. So please keep an eye out, fine tune your ear, because within the next 2 weeks, we're going to be putting out a series of videos that's going to talk about the fundamentals of business credit. Also, if you are an expert in business credit, also you want to pay attention, because we're going to talk about a lot of things that have changed in the business credit area since, back then when we started building business credit. So you also want to tune in. All right, and as I said before, just to start delving into the fundamentals and basics of business credit. What it is that you start to build your business credit based on your business EIN number, instead of use your social security number like pretty much almost everyone will do. So you'll use the EIN number for your business and build business credit around this number as if, and it is, your business's social security number. Okay, the EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. So one of the reasons why you want to build your business credit around its EIN number, it's because you want to separate yourself, your persona, from the business. I don't think it's a good idea to have your name attached to a business, and this is for liabilities purposes. I'm not a lawyer and this is not legal counsel, but it's always a good idea to maintain yourself separated from your business for liability purposes. If anything happens in your business, then your name is detached from your business. Hence why we want to form an LLC, limited liability company. So you want to be protected and separated. In the event that anything happens on your business, you're not sought after for financial liabilities or any types of liabilities, which in this case, then everything will be around your business credit worthiness. It's exactly the same as if when you start building personal credit. So at the beginning, when you start building personal credit, you have no credit worthiness because there's nothing yet reporting to the consumer credit bureaus. Same thing with the business. So you have to start getting the ball rolling to get transactions reported to the business credit bureaus in order for your business credit worthiness to start increasing. So the business credit bureaus, there are a few business credit bureaus, just like personal credit. There are 3 of them that they're very popular: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Same thing with the business credit. You can also mention other credit bureaus which are not very popular and yet important. But for business credit, you have Experian, which you create an Intel score. Okay, is the system in which the credit worthiness for the business is measured on. Then you have Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet initially was created to apply for government contracts. However, that's no longer the case, and now Dun & Bradstreet serves as a credit bureau reporting transactions for businesses. Okay, so this is what Dun & Bradstreet is, and it's one of the most important business credit bureaus right now. Dun & Bradstreet and Experian, you can say that they're the top two business credit bureaus. So for Experian, you can measure the credit worthiness of the business from 0 to 100. Also the same with Dun & Bradstreet. You can measure the business credit worthiness from 0 to 100. And I've seen Dun & Bradstreet, the top that I've seen, it's about 90. That's actually an A credit for Dun & Bradstreet. With Experian, I've seen as high as 100 or 95. In our businesses, we've also sometimes achieved that number. Now you have the last one, which is Equifax, and I will say that Equifax, in my experience, is being one of the hardest business credit bureaus to attain a score on. Dun & Bradstreet takes a little bit for your Paydex to kick in. Paydex, just like IntelliScore for Experian, Paydex is a measurement scale for business credit for Dun & Bradstreet, and it goes from 0 to 100. The most common number for Dun & Bradstreet is 80. That's a very good score, but I've seen it as high as 90. I haven't seen anything yet to 100. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, I just haven't seen it. Now back to Equifax. Equifax is one of the hardest, I will say, business credit to start kind of like reporting. And one of the reasons for that is that Equifax just focuses in a very specific branch of reporting for business credit. So what I recommend that you do is to use a supplement platform, a supplement service like Incredible, in order for you to get your Equifax going. There are also other platforms that they help you to build your Equifax. In our Facebook group, we have a vendor, it's called Coast to Coast. Coast to Coast also reports to Equifax and other business credit bureaus. So these are the tricks that we implement in order for us to build all three business credit bureaus simultaneously. Now, having a strong business credit in these three business credit bureaus, it really opens doors for a lot of opportunities when it comes to vendors and applying for accounts. The idea with these accounts is to preserve cash for your business, so you can utilize that cash for other things for the business that you're unable to leverage credit on. Now, there's a lot of opposition out there, towards net 30 vendors. I used them in a stage in our business when we started building business credit. They worked phenomenal because, again, we were able to utilize that cash and repurpose it to other things to grow the business. So that strategy, coping net 30 accounts and cash preservations, those are catalysts just to take your business to the next level. Again, a lot of people are not fond of net 30s. They consider them a waste of time, but I disagree. Actually, depends on the stage of business that you are. Now, if you're a big corporation, okay, your revenue is like $5-10 million. I don't see why you will be utilizing net 30s. It is indeed, in that case, a waste of money. But if you're not bringing that kind of revenue, I think it's very advantageous to use vendor accounts like net 30s. So that way you can utilize and make these purchases, and it gives you a window of 30 days to pay for these purchases, to continue to grow your business. All right. We'll continue with the basics. What do you need to start building business credit? Number one, you need an LLC. I recommend that you get a multi-member LLC. The reason why I recommend a multi-member LLC is because down the line, when you're applying for credit, some underwriters don't like the idea of having a sole proprietor or having a single member LLC. So this is the only reason why I recommend you to have a multi-member LLC. Okay, just for this exact reason. Once you have your LLC, Remember, it is crucial that you structure your LLC in a correct way so that you don't experience any pushbacks down the line when you start to apply for business credit, when you start to buy vehicle under your business name. And that we're going to talk about that in another video in this series. So these are the things that you have to be very aware of when you're forming your LLC and building business credit. After that's done, then you proceed to get your EIN number, your employer identification number, and you get that from the IRS. One thing that is very important to know, that if you Google get EIN, you're gonna have a bunch of websites that they look exactly like the IRS. So if you click on any of those, you're gonna start doing the process very normally, but at the end, at the moment to click on submit, it's gonna ask you to pay $300 or something. This is not the right, that's when you know it's not the right website, because the EIN is provided by the IRS directly for free. You don't need to use any middleman to do that. It's very important that you pay attention to this, because otherwise you'll be out of pocket unnecessarily. Now, the third thing that I will recommend that you do as a next step is getting a checking account dedicated specifically for this business. It's very important that you take these 3 steps in that order, so that you start structuring your business the correct way before you start applying for accounts or building your business credit. So these steps, they lay the foundation for building a robust business credit profile. So remember, building business credit takes time, consistency, and this is one of the things that some business owners are unable to deal with, because these are the same people that they're telling you that the net 30s are a waste of time. It takes time, consistency, patience, dedication, organization, okay? And you need to also manage your credit, your business credit, responsibly. That's it. That's the video. So if you find this information helpful, please let me know in the comments out below. Please leave a like. It takes you under a second, but it means so much to us when you leave a like. Now remember to keep an eye out. This is a series of videos that we're gonna be putting out within the next 2 weeks, okay? The 2 weeks coming out, we're gonna put a video almost every day. We're gonna try to put these videos every day, but we have everything laid out, to plan everything for the series. And it's going to be diving into the basics, the fundamentals of building business credit. Whether you're starting right now, this is a great series for you, or if you're an expert. I mean, there's information that's been updated, so stay tuned. Again, please subscribe. We're gonna be putting out this content for you specifically at no cost to you, but it will mean the world to us if you subscribe and like this video. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. There's a link to my latest ebook down below. Please make sure that you download that copy. It's completely free. There's no bait and switch. There's no strings attached. It's a free ebook that we put out so you can take advantage of it. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching this first video of a series of videos that we're gonna be putting out about the fundamentals of business credit. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Salir esa